Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video. As you can see by the title, the thumbnail, today's video we are going to be testing out some new drugstore products. If you guys know me, if you guys know my channel, you guys know that I have a huge place in my heart for drugstore makeup. When I first started my makeup journey, that's what I started with, drugstore makeup, and throughout the years I feel like products and makeup from the drugstore again have just been popping so much lately. So I am excited to see what 2019 has in store for us as far as like drugstore makeup. With that said, I took a trip yesterday to Walmart and I noticed that they had these new Physicians Formula Butter eyeshadows. I ended up picking up both of the palettes because those were the only ones available, and I wanted to make sure that I tested them both out. And I also saw this is the Butter Collection palettes in light medium, and I know that this isn't new, but I saw it and I had never seen it before. So again, we're gonna dive into this beauty right here and see if it works or not. So if you guys are interested in trying out these products with me and see if they work, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay guys, are you ready? Because I am ready. So first of all, I'm going to look into the Butter Collection palette. As you can see, it comes with the Butter Bronzer, the Butter Blush, the Butter Highlighter times 2, or actually it means that it has 2 highlighters, duh. And then the Butter Paradise perfume. First things first, I don't think this bronzer is even going to show up on my skin because this is meant for light to medium skin, and I'm a little bit deeper than a medium tone. I'm excited to try the blush. I did try this little highlighter because I put it on my nose since I contour my nose before, and I love it. It's so creamy and it's super intense. I'm not a big fan of the fact that it's more of a pinker shade, but I guess I can deal with it. And I really want to smell this perfume because I know that it's going to smell good. Oh, this smells so delicious. It is a little bit small, but I mean, it's a cute little carry-on, I guess. Oh my god. Ooh, that smells amazing. Oh my god, they need to make this into like a big size bottle. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. I need to stop watching Nacho Libre. Okay, let's get into these palettes because I am super excited. This palette right here looks just so juicy. It is the Tropical Days. Again, this is what the packaging is going to look like. First of all, the packaging is super cute. It's very Physicians Formula, you know, very clean, very just pretty. And then on the back, it does show you the name of all the eyeshadows. Oh, and it does come with these little sponges. I never use them, so I'm just going to put them to the side. Taking a quick look at the other palette, this is the Sultry 9. So this is going to be more of a daytime wearable eye palette. The Tropical Days, it has more toned down colors a little bit. It does have some pop of colors, but Sultry Nights is going to be a little bit deeper. As you guys can see right here, we have this black shade, and one of these little things got black on them, and it looks really, really pigmented. So I'm interested in seeing that. Okay, so I've laid my base down. You guys know that I am using the P. Louise base. So I think I'm going to go in with the darkest shade first, since I like to lay the darkest colors first, and then we can go in and just mix the colors. I'm just going to take a little flat brush. This is the Dalium Tools Golden Triangle Large Shader Brush. And again, I'm going to go in with that dark brown, which is called Coco Loco. I can't get it over how pigmented and how buttery these feel. Okay, hello pigment. Oh my god, you guys, do you guys see this? I barely tapped my brush. Physicians Formula. Oh my god, I am so... Oh my god, you guys, this eyeshadow is insane. I am not even playing with you when I'm telling you that I'm barely tapping my brush in there, barely. Okay, well, we have our first shade down, and again, I was shook. So let's move on to the next shade. What should I take? What brush should I take? So I think the next shade that I'm going to use is that really pretty like camel shade, which is called Sand Dunes. And I'm going to take this Carity E30 brush. This one's really good because it's a little bit tapered. And all I'm going to do is place it right above that brown so I can start blending the shades together. Oh my god. Ooh, holy pigment. Okay, now we're going to start blending, and now we're going to see if these eyeshadows blend, because they can pack on right, but the blendability we're going to see. I'm going to take this e.l.f. Detailed crease brush, which is really small, and I'm going to start blending on that brown. So again, I'm going to take this shade that is called Heat Wave, and it's just this gorgeous burnt orange shade. I mean, look at all that pigment on that brush. I'm going to lightly pack it on top, just like this. Cool. You guys know that I love when palettes add that like brow bone shade. So this one has it. It's this really pretty color right up here. It's called Barefoot in Brazil. So I'm going to take that on a flat little brush, and we're just going to pack it underneath the brow bone. This gives you more of an arched brow, and it just really lifts you up to the heavens. I like it. Okay, now the question is, what shade do I want to use on my lid? So for the sake of this video, because I don't know how else to incorporate this palette in, I'm going to go in with this really pretty, like it's a deep mossy green shade. I'm going to use this little flat brush. Oh, that's pretty. I'm going to try and use this one because I'm not getting too much pigment out of that brush. Wow, that works a lot better. I'm going to go back into that same palette, and I'm picking up this shade Beach Beige, which is this one. It has a little bit of like a green hint to it, like a tiny bit. So I'm going to add this to the inner part of the eye and meet it with that green. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop on some lashes, and then I'm going to do the lower lash line. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to use the same steps that I used on my lower lash line. And I'm also going to finish off this eye off camera because I totally forgot. I got so excited with this eye. And then I guess we can move on to the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight. So stay tuned and let's keep on doing our makeup. Okay, let's move on to the palettes. Again, I'm going to dive into the bronzer here. Ooh, okay. I feel like I can see. Do you guys see it? I mean, it's not like whoa bronzed, but it's there. So the blush is called Natural Glow, and I like this color. It's like a very soft, it's like a mix of a peach with like a pink, but I would say it's definitely more on the peach side, and I love peach blushes. So I'm just going to pop that onto the cheekbones. Not seeing much pigment. I mean, I do see a little flush of color, but it's not like super pigmented, so it's okay. I'm still gonna use it, and I'm surprised that this bronzer actually showed up on my skin. Let's try out the highlighter. I'm going to try out both. So first I'm gonna go in with Galactic, which is this gorgeous shade. Oh my god, you guys can see how beautiful it looks on the packaging. Now it is very intense, so I'm just going to grab a little bit, and I'm using this Tapered Blending by Delium Tools. Oh my god. Do you guys see that? I barely tapped my brush, and holy guacamole. So going to apply a little bit right here, and I barely used any because I don't want like whoa highlight on my brush. Now I do want to use this other highlighter in the shade Full Moon. This is actually what I used on my inner corners, and it is super intense. It has a little bit of a golden undertone to it. And I'm just going to pop it on the top of that pink. Okay, I popped on my lipstick. If you guys want to know details of what I'm wearing, I'm going to list it down below. But that concludes pretty much this review on the Physicians Formula Butter eyeshadows. Again, this is Tropical Days and Sultry Nights. I am just so blown away by the formula. I really love the formula on the matte ones. And no, I didn't play with all of them, but I have a feeling that they all have that same like feeling, that texture of like butter, literally. The only thing that I have to say is that these shadows, like the one that I use, they are a little bit harder to work with, so you are having to work with them a little bit more, but I personally don't mind that because I enjoyed the quality of the eyeshadows. I looked up on their website the pricing because I don't remember how much I paid for them, but these retail for $16.95 a piece. They might be a little bit cheaper at Walmart. I'm not sure. I think I paid about $14, I think. Don't quote me on that. But I enjoyed them, guys. If you have been looking for just an everyday palette to kind of use for your job or whatever it is, I think these palettes are worth it. They're very easy to blend. They're very easy to work with, except, again, like those shimmer shades are a little bit harder to work with. But again, I just don't mind that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found something helpful. I hope you found any palettes if you guys have been looking for something new. Yep, that is my take on it. Thank you guys for joining me today, and hopefully, again, you guys enjoyed this review / tutorial. I am just like loving and living for this eye look. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye!